Welcome back. So a few days ago, I think it was just 2 days ago now, a friend had sent me this VC Edge interface number 92 here. And I went on a definite bender that night looking for one because I was just so impressed with it. And here it is 2 days later. That is how it goes. When I get something in my head, I do not mess around. So let's get it out of here. I was just so impressed with this. The channel's called Pocket Priorities, and when I can find a knife that really meets a lot of those aspects that I talk about in terms of feel in hand, pocket, everything, I just, Oz Roosevelt is a great example. Brown Mini FSD, another great example. I just do not mess around. I don't know what to tell you. But here it is. So very careful in cutting this open here. All right. And there we go. This is number 82. So my friend has 92 over there, and then here is 82. And this one is woven purple, not just silver, but purple anodized, which is cool. And let's see what we got. Clear out some space here. There it is. And there are a couple different finishes in terms of the ano, in terms of the actual carbon fiber. He did a couple different finishes in this generation. I think he's doing even more variety since, but wow, there it is. Super stoked to have this so soon. I did not think it was going to happen very quickly, but there you have it. Just a true marvel, this knife, I swear, how he does this. It is still mind-boggling to me in every way. Very, very impressive. And I really like this woven carbon fiber. So there are a few options. This was my first choice. I would have settled for any of them, absolutely. Centering is perfect. Action, perfect. Gosh, that is just so impossible. It's so crazy to feel a blade that light be that drop shut. It's definitely long, so I think that probably helps on leverage. But man, it's just, the blade is so light, so to be that drop shot is just insane. This thing is really just something else. So stoked to have this. Now I'm curious if over the model builds, there was some variation in weight. My friends weighed in at 1.53 ounces at number 92. So I gotta imagine that I have probably more of these in one place than most people. So let's see if we can hone in here on the, 1.56. There's a little variation there. Now, 3/100ths of an ounce, very small variation, but interesting, right? I think you see that with pretty much any knife. Wow, gosh, it's just so good. And the thing is, when you feel it be that smooth, you expect it to have bad lockup. Freaking rock solid. So impressive. So let's compare the look a little bit on this one and my buddy's number 92 because we can. Man, this one is a thing of beauty. Love the silver. The purple one's super cool. They're just so good. All right, let's keep them a little further apart after that little interaction. It's definitely like a blurple too. It says purple, but It's definitely got like a mixed color ano, which just gives it a lot of depth and character. Very cool. Now I notice on mine it has a touch of sort of fuzzing up here on the carbon fiber. It's not a big deal, but the other one does not have that. So that one right here is number 82, and this one's, I'm sorry, 92, and this one's number 82. So I'm not sure if that's just some of them are like that or not, whatever, but you imagine with carbon fiber, you're going to get some variation for sure. Overall, it just looks brilliant. Feel in hand is just crazy good. Gosh, the handle is just really comfortable on these. Can't really choke up on it. You can definitely do a good draw cut on it and get your thumb up, but you can't, there's not like a really good choke up point. It's not a big deal. He could have put in a choil with this much cutting edge. You could have definitely put in like a full finger choil. You can get up here if you want, but you're like right up on that thing. So I wouldn't personally. Yeah, just looks great. I'm super thankful to the seller for parting ways with that one. That the seller actually has another one on order in the new batch. So the new batch switches it from a tie frame lock to an integrated, I think is the term. I can't remember if you said integral or integrated, like bolster lock. So it still looks the same for the most part, but inside, I guess it's a bolster or something. I don't know, crazy. See how those end up looking, but again, thrilled to have it. Really not too much more to have to say about it, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to having this and being able to do an actual review on it, because I feel like this is the kind of knife that gets us asking really important questions about what's possible, and I'm really curious to see what is possible here. Man, that lockup is so good. It just doesn't even feel possible, but it's perfect. So cool. Love, just every time I see this knife, the amount of things that are reduced inside in terms of this, even though it's thin titanium, it's totally milled out. Like the tolerances that he's doing are insane. The carbon fiber milled out, just remarkable, really is. And you can see here, can't quite make out what it says again here. Let me grab a flashlight if I have one handy. Where's my flashlight? Go figure. Oh, here it is. All right, there it is. VC Edge. This one's dated, is that 7 of 2022? I think it's 7, but it could be 2 of 2022 and then USA there. Just that milling is just so crazy how it's all lightened up inside. Truly remarkable. Very cool. So stoked to have it in the collection. Just for anyone that may just be watching this video, maybe I'll do a quick size comparison here for you against a full-size bug out, which weighs 0.3 ounces more. That's like over 1.8 ounces. A mini bug out, which weighs about the same. It's just a touch lighter, but you're talking tenths of an ounce lighter, if not less, like hundredths of an ounce lighter. Hundredths of an ounce, not even tenths, hundredths of an ounce lighter, like quarter, 0.02 or 0.03 ounces lighter. Whoa. Let's keep the Para 3 away from that. That detent sometimes on the Para 3 surprises me. Flies it right out of my hand. There you go. Spyderco Para 3. And for those of us that are fans, I'm going to be rolling these out after that around this knife. Demco 8020.5. And I'll switch sides just so it's totally fair, so you can see it both over and under. but still quite a bit bigger than the Demco 80-20.5 for about half the weight. Or less than half the weight. It's crazy. It's really something else. So, in fact, I think this is probably one of the closest size comparisons I have would be like a Rockstead Higo. It's even bigger than that. So let me switch the side so you can see that for yourself. But it's actually a slightly longer blade and just barely longer handle too. It's actually slightly bigger than a Rockstead Higo for about 1/3 of the weight of the Rockstead. Something else, this thing, something else. There it is. One last close-up to send you on your way. Crazy milling out of the pocket clip there. Really nice pocket clip, I feel like. Excited to actually get to test that out potentially. I haven't yet made the full commitment to carry it, but it feels like the ultimate carry knife. So let's hope I go for it. I feel like you can't spend too much time looking at this blade. Just crazy how it's so seamlessly integrated with the M390 blade steel and the carbon fiber. All right, I will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.